Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So if you thought Joe Biden, the President of the United States, was going to be anything opposite to Donald Trump, well, think again, because all that rhetoric, all that talk about his America First policies were being potentially racist or xenophobic, and he's concentrating too much on America and not the world. Well, turns out what Joe Biden has just done has had an impact globally, and I would say is a very America First policy. He has just ordered and bought 1 billion rapid antigen tests. That's going to affect worldwide supply, and when there are already shortages around the world. So let's take a look at what Joe Biden has done and why it is completely opposite to the things that were said just after he was elected. So starting off, this is back on the New York Times in November 2020. President-elect Joseph R. Biden Jr. makes no secret of the speed with which he plans to bury America First as a guiding principle of the nation's foreign policy. He wants to turn away from America First, Trump's policies, and make it more about global issues. Well, did really well with Afghanistan, but that's something separate. So what has just happened? This was coming out from the White House, as you can see here on the White House website. Fact sheet, the Biden administration to begin distributing at-home rapid COVID-19 tests to Americans for free. Here we are. The Biden administration is buying 1 billion tests to give Americans for free. Online ordering of 500 million tests to begin on January 19th, which has already happened, builds on significant actions to expand COVID testing capacity and increase access to free testing. At the expense of worldwide COVID testing kits, these rapid antigen tests, Joe Biden, his administration have bought 1 billion COVID rapid antigen tests to give to Americans at the expense of everyone else around the world where there are shortages. So wouldn't you call that an America First policy? Now, we're going to take a look at what happened and more in depth and a few quotes I have. Let's just have a look at how he has actually made his positions into an America First one, just like Trump. Here it is on the Hill, America First. Trump was all talk, Biden is actually doing it. Here it is on Vox, Biden's America First hangover. In key areas like immigration, COVID-19 relief, Biden isn't breaking with Trump's nationalism. In fact, he's continuing it. So Vox not happy with that one. And also CNN, our favorite CNN. Joe Biden just did something Donald Trump might call America First. This was back in July last year. What did he do? It was talking about Afghanistan. The president laid out a rather ruthless rationale on Thursday for leaving Afghanistan. So they want to talk about the foreign policy. However, look at this. 1 billion testing kits to give to Americans. That's pretty America First. Because what we have seen around the world, especially where I'm at in Australia, Australian-made rapid antigen tests await TGA's approval amid rapid antigen test shortage. Rapid antigen tests in short supply. Test shortage shows little sign of ending soon. Now, this is a couple of weeks ago to a few days ago, where they want to test all students and staff twice a week. How are we going to do that if we can't buy any rapid antigen tests? Because Joe Biden is going to buy 1 billion of them. And then you've got the issue with manufacturers and the Chinese market, because they're the ones that actually have to manufacture these things. And then if you have a look at some of these shots from 9 News over here in Australia, look at that empty shelf. We don't have any rapid antigen tests left. Sorry, sold out. So let's get into what's actually happened. So PanBio, one of the companies who is distributing these, well, this is their website. So this is one of the rapid antigen tests that you can get. Now it says how it works, how to use it and all that. But then you go click on Amazon to buy here, and this is what it says. That's the one, PanBio self-test kit 1, currently unavailable. We don't know when or if this item will be back in stock. So that says they don't know even if it will be back in stock. And this is because Joe Biden and his administration are buying up 1 billion test kits to take to America from countries who are struggling at the moment, who do not have a supply of these rapid antigen tests. Now that's not all, because I do have some other information. Now, I do know of a government purchase order that was purchased here in Australia for a government agency. This agency had a purchase order confirmed. Then what happens? They were told, oh, I'm sorry, we can't fill your order out anymore. But it was already confirmed and we had all the numbers and everything. It's all set to go. And here's what happened. They were contacted by the distributor and they were told the place just couldn't supply the stock. So they were like, well, that's not possible. We've got an order set. What's happening? And then they had to contact some other places. And what someone was told, this is a direct quote. This is what someone was told. This government agency in Australia was told that they couldn't get any rapid antigen tests because Biden bought them all. Even though the orders were placed and they were set to ship soon, they've just withdrawn the order and said we can't fill it out because Biden's bought it. Hang on. We have companies and governments who will need to buy these things because people need to use them for schools, hospitals, training, all these different things, work. So you're telling me now people aren't going to be able to do it, and what? People aren't going to be able to go to work or school now because they can't get a rapid test because Biden bought them all? And how does it work when you've already placed an order and it's set to go? Joe Biden comes in and undercuts government agencies from different countries to take them back to America. That seems pretty America first to me. Let's also have a look at how much these were worth. So we can't actually look at that anymore on Amazon. But what I know is that it was around about $8.50 for one of these tests that they were going for. So you got to think $8.50 times a billion tests. So that's $8.5 billion. Now that is Australian. So if you convert that currency, so it's about 71 cents to the dollar right now. Just say Biden bought it for the same price. 8.5 Australian dollars. That's just over $6 billion Joe Biden has spent on rapid antigen tests now. It's not coming cheap, America, but apparently you're all getting them for free. So thank you, Joe Biden. Your America First policy on rapid antigen tests is hurting other countries around the world who do not have rapid tests right now and may not have any for the foreseeable future, because we're looking to countries like China to manufacture them in overtime. So they have 800 workers plus 15 auto machines working 24 hours a day in China to keep their daily capacity that reaches 5 million kits to match global demand. 5 million kits per day at this manufacturing facility. That's going to take a bit of time, even at 5 million kits per day, to get up to 1 billion. So Joe Biden has just bought a massive chunk of the rapid antigen tests that are already in short supply for lesser wealthy countries for Joe Biden's America First policy on COVID. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let's go, Brandon, and I'll see you in the next one.